Good evening. Welcome and thank you for your attendance today to celebrate the 2021 graduating class of Northeast High School. In respect of the graduation ceremony and others, we ask that you remain seated and away from rails. This would allow all of our guests the opportunity to see their students as they graduate. Also, please refrain from using or the use of air horns, whistles, and other noise makers as they are prohibited. We want every family to have the opportunity to hear their graduate's name called. I thank you in advance for your cooperation and again for your attendance. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise for the presentation of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red-glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. First, I would like to extend a thank you to the parents, families, and friends that are here today. Thank you for your continuous support of our Eagles who are graduating today. And thank you for being here for this special occasion. This day could not have happened without you. Next, I would like to thank the administration and the faculty and staff at Northeast High School. It is an honor to have the opportunity to serve the students and the community as we foster opportunities for all individuals to be productive and accountable citizens through high expectations, rigorous instruction, and personal responsibility. We are also thankful for a community with such a strong military presence, and we would like to honor our military service members that have joined us for this special occasion. Would all the retired and active duty service members please stand so that we can show you our appreciation on this monumental day. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I would like to introduce and welcome some of the leaders of our school system that have impacted the educational journey. First, I would like to recognize the members of our Clarksville-Montgomery County School System Central Office staff that are with us today. Director of Schools, Mr. Millard House. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Sean Imperatrice. Director of High Schools, Dr. Rosalind Evans. Next, I would like to welcome the members of the school board. Chairman, Mrs. Carol Berry. Mrs. Margaret Pace. and Mr. Jimmy Garland. Next, I would like to welcome the administration of Northeast High School, Assistant Principal Mr. Timothy George, Assistant Principal Dr. Bradley Hudson, and Assistant Principal Dr. Carolyn Kennedy. Thank you again to everyone for your attendance today, and congratulations to the class of 2021. At this time, we will listen to our senior song recorded by our 2021 senior choir.
I close my eyes and I can see a world is waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, and it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, and family from close and afar. Firstly, I would like to give thanks to the faculty and staff at Northeast High School for being there every day to not just teach, but to be there as a group of people to lean on and learn life lessons from. Secondly, I would like to thank all the friends and family that have helped in getting us here today. All of those sacrifices have not been overlooked. I would like to begin by sharing a very small story that was told to me at a national convention in the summer of 2018. It is a folk tale derived from India, and it begins with a lion by the name of Lindio. When this lion was born, it was due to unforeseen circumstances left to be raised with the flock of sheep. As he grew older, he believed that he was a sheep and started living and acting as if he were part of the flock. One day, a huge lion attacked this flock of sheep and saw that a lion was running away from him as if he were a sheep as well. The lion thought to himself, "What is this lion doing, running with these sheep instead of hunting them?" With this thought in mind, he decided to pursue it. When it finally chased Lindio down, Lindio was in fear that he would become prey to this older lion. But the older lion asked him what he was doing, living as if he were a sheep. Lindio pleaded to let him live and would not reason with the older lion. Because of this, the older lion decided to take him to a nearby river and show him his reflection. In the reflection, he showed Lindio how he had a face, a mane, and claws that were similar to himself. When Lindio finally realized this, he went with the lion to learn how to become a lion, which was his true identity. Just like Lindio, we should not follow the flock. Rather, we should create our own paths in our lives. Instead of becoming a follower, we should strive to become leaders and become a difference in our communities. In this process, we must stay firm in our identity and not waver when times get tough. After all, we must learn to roar like a lion and not become timid like a sheep. Thank you, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck, Northeast High School, class of 2021.
You know, it's just officially started to dawn on me that this is it. This is the end of our high school chapter. That's kind of crazy, y'all. For part of me, the thought of that is inconceivable. Like, there's no way that's happening. And the other part of me, it's the realest thing ever. But with one chapter closing is that a new chapter is starting. And with that, let's get into it. As our high school chapter comes to a close, the brightness of the future gets more and more radiant with each day. Opportunity is waiting, and it's up to us to seize it. But we're so focused on the future, we can oftentimes forget everything that got put behind us. And now that we're here, we have time to reflect on when things weren't so bright. September 1st of last year, I lost the most important person in my life. My grandmother lost her year-long battle to cancer. You know, that's my third time reading that line, and it hasn't gotten any easier. Sorry. And I was forever stained with her absence in my life. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't think I was going to be giving the speech with everything that was going on. It was the hardest thing that I had to go through, and in some ways, I'm still going through. But I was able to keep going. I was able to keep going for her. Triumph over tragedy makes life worth living. Triumph over tragedy sets the difference between being a victim and being a survivor. Life has no purpose until you give it one. It could be people. It could be enjoyment, or faith, or love, or dreams. It could even be work. Well, maybe not that one. Regardless, at times, I thought I had lost my purpose, when in actuality, I was finding new ones. And as unfortunate as it may be, I don't want sympathy for my story. I want something else. I want to inspire every single person that I can to apply resilience and ambition in every endeavor and challenge that they encounter. Unwavering ambition and unquenchable thirst for a goal is stronger than any amount of money or help. We can't choose where we come from, but we can choose where we go from there. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. And any problem that presents itself is another opportunity to prove yourself and the strength you have within you. Even in failure, you can prove strength from trying and the effort that you show. And it took me a long time to learn that one. And you can do that because you get back up again and again and again, always one more time than you are knocked down. Half the battle is having the motivation, and the other half is applying it. The deck may be stacked against us, but it is how hard we are willing to play and how we play with the cards we are given. At times, I thought I was ready to fold. Not anymore. The loss that had hindered me became channeled into the strongest motivation I will ever have. Past versions of ourselves serve as reminders of how far we have come. And they accentuate, past versions of ourselves during times of struggle serve as reminders of who we once were to accentuate how far we have come, how far we have grown, how far we can go, and then beyond. And I hope that all of us here today can both find and maintain that conviction come the next chapter that awaits us. Thank you.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Northeast High School Eagles. This year has been a unique year, and you are truly Eagles. I want you to remember and never forget what it means to be an Eagle. An article written by Dr. Miles Monroe examines and explains the 7 principles of an eagle. Eagles fly alone at a high altitude and not with sparrows or mixing with other smaller birds. Eagles have strong vision, which focuses up to 5 kilometers from the air. Eagles do not eat dead things. The eagle is the only bird that loves the storm. The eagle tests before it trusts. Eagles prepare for training, and eagles rejuvenate. As you start this new journey in life, I caution you to be careful who you travel with, because you must stay focused and remove distractions that may hinder you from reaching your goals. Yes, I know that goals in life change, and your vision may seem unfocused at times. But remember, without a vision, the people perish. You must never give up, no matter the obstacle. Have a vision and remain focused, and you will succeed. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagle uses the wings of the storm to rise and is pushed up higher to soar the clouds and glide. This gives the eagle an opportunity to rest its wings. As you already know, storms are raging, but you must use the storms of life to rise to greater heights. You will achieve a great things in your life if you view your challenges as opportunities for growth. The tests and trials of life come to teach us that we need to grow, get out of the nest, and move forward. Always love yourself, your family, and your community. And if and when you start to feel weak or concerned, take time to rejuvenate. And remember that every day there's an opportunity for a new beginning. I want you to commit to inspiring others and leading by example, because change can begin with you, one person at a time. Keep going, even if you have tear-stained eyes. If you fail while trying, get up and go on, because that experience will make you strong. Give your best and nothing less, because the road will get rough, but just say to yourself that I want to be better than good enough, because just being good will not be quite enough. Be ready to stand and do your best, because to whom much is given, much is required. Every minute counts, and every minute makes a difference. Students, thank you for striving for excellency, because I know and believe that education is a great institution that helps us develop an enjoyment of life. Continue to learn, grow, and become outstanding. And as always, please remember, as eagles, we treat everyone with respect, because we are accountable for our actions. We lead by examples, and we take every opportunity for growth. We never give up, and we serve our school and community with a positive attitude. Go Eagles. Thank you to the parents and the community members who have made this day a reality for our students. Mr. House, at this time, I would like to present you the class of 2021.
As Mr. Massey indicated, my name is Millard House. I'm the Director of Schools here in the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, and I am extremely proud of the class of 2021. In my opinion, you have endured the most difficult circumstances in terms of being able to stay academically ahead of the curve, socially, emotionally, the most difficult year, in my opinion, for a high schooler in modern history. And you should be proud. Give it up for them. Mr. Massey, on behalf of the Clarksville-Montgomery County School Board, I hereby accept and confer the class of 2021. Please prepare for the distribution of diplomas.
At this time, we will call Dr. Knowles to come forward, and we will begin the presentation of the diplomas. We ask that everyone would please hold their applause so that all families can hear the names of their graduates as they are called. Thank you.
Graduates, as you come to the podium, please also remember your diploma covers. Gwyneth Victoria Dawn Ray. Lily Margaret Rice. Devin Isaac Richard. Riley Madison Roberts. Gage Allen Robinson. Michaela Amari Robinson. Raquel Isabel Rodriguez. Francisco Emmanuel Rosado. Tatiana Dejanay Rugante. Zoe Amonte Sane. Makai Nathaniel Sanders. Zermaine DeAndre Sanders. Ayana Valissa Rose Saunders. Alexandria Jamie Schneider. Andrew Yuji Scott. Malik Isaiah Scott. Javion Darrell Scruggs. Taylor Camille Sellers. Michaela Sky Shade. Ta'asia Aisha Shakes. Charles Leon Shelby. Elijah Damon Shine. Tarquin Tariq Shipman. Tajay Mackay Shore. Angel Nicole Shubin. Brian Deshaun Simpson. Jason DeAndre Simpson. Emma Claire Sisk. Kayla Lynn Smith. Solomon Na'alehu Hakakalani Okegao Smith. Tobin William Smith. Ashton Deanna Smithberg. Anijah Monique Spates. Sean Michael Spencer. Zerel Isaiah St. Louis. James Nicholas Stefko. Donovan Lamar Stinson. Alex Jamie Stewart Stevenson. Jacob Allen Strickland. Charles Matthew Sullivan, Jr. Alexander Jorge Tapia. Jonathan Joseph Vincent Tawai. Omar Patrick Taylor. Kenya Jose Thaxter. Earl Anders Thomas. Amarion Jeremiah Thomas. Amaya Dynasha Thompson. DeMarco Latrell Thompson. Willow Adeline Tronka. Ronald James Tucker III. Peter Tufele. Allison Nicole Roger. Cariana Tally Valentin. Ariana Rachel Vance. Matthew Lee Vance. Joseph Vega Padilla. Cameron Lamont Vincent. Ariana Deja Walden. Kylan Lee Ann Wallace. DeAndrea Latoya Waller. Latavia Anita Waller. Yamani Ari Warren. William Cole Warwick. Cyan Rachel Watkins. Paulzon Dupree West. Raleigh Jacob Wayne Whalen. Jasmine Elena White. Sean Patrick White. James Brian Wilkes. Javian Jesse Williams. Kamari Tyree Williams. Marcus Tyrone Williams. Raven Tremia Williams. Kenneth Damon Williamson. Austin Daniel Willis. Demond Sean Wilson. Drake Garen Wilson. Jonathan Dupre Wilson. Tia Danielle Wilson. Asia Jakira Monet Wogelman. Mackenzie Monet Woodley. Ayana Anicia Young. Hannah Jo Zinniker.
Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We ask that you please stand for the playing of our alma mater. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening, family, friends, and teachers. First, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior for getting me here. I would also like to thank my family and friends who supported me. Y'all, this is it. This is honestly crazy. Just thinking about how far we've all come, not just as individuals, but as a class. I bet the person you are friends with now, you didn't even know in middle or elementary school. High school has brought us together and created some memories that we will never forget. The bonding, the laughs, the milkshakes. This is not a stopping point though. We just come to a stop sign, not something you just roll past like in your neighborhood, but a moment we take and look and see where we are and then continue to our destination. There's this saying, life is not about the destination, but it's about the journey. While in our journey, we must stick together as a class and a generation. When life says jump, you say how high. Times have been challenging this past year, and it's been ridiculous. It seems as people have lost their minds. But however, I am glad to say that everyone has made it, maybe with some bumps and bruises, but we did it, and we did it together. Getting through this past year has been something we could not do by ourselves, but something, again, that we did together. Now that we've come to a close in high school, we must not forget about what we have learned, our experiences to further our lives, and this impeccable journey we are on. This is just the beginning of something new, something most dream of, whether going to college or starting your career. I would like to say that this point in life that we are in now is not something we have been waiting for, but it has been something we have been preparing for. Let me say that again. This point in life that we are in now is not something we have been waiting for, but something we have been preparing for. We have cried, we have fought, you name it. But again, we have made it. And I'm glad we have made it. But on a real note, let's go make that bread, class of 21. Real talk. I would like to say this just once. Treat others with respect. Be accountable for our actions. Lead by example. Take every opportunity for growth. Never give up and serve our school and community with a positive attitude. Give me one good old go Eagles. Now y'all can all stand with me and join in turning to the tassels. If you would join me in turning our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, Eagles. We are graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2021. At this time, we will begin our recession. If you will, face the middle aisle. And help me please congratulate our Northeast High School class of 2021 Eagles. Go Eagles!